I literally just finished watching day 2, and Toby drops this like 6 or 10 minutes ago. Just the next one. So we're doing the same thing again. We'll read through some of the stuff and just see what happens. Like, day 1 was full of so much new content. It's absolutely insane to think that the entire community is literally insane right now because of all the new stuff that we may potentially never see. I don't know what's gonna happen here either. Like, I seriously don't know what to expect. The thing is, when you think about it, if they're doing... Oh god, after eating, I want to watch new pilots, so I can't say to Sammy. No! Well, Sammy. At least you can watch this back or watch the official one at one point. But yeah, the thing is, before you go, any guesses on the new stuff? Because, like, when you think about it, there's only... Like, let's do the guessing now real quick before you go. There's only the resort, the core, and new home left. If you're going off the base game. And then it's just the true pacifist ending, which just takes you back through the same areas. Apart from the true lab. So, there's maybe like 4 potential... areas to expand on. The resort, I don't expect to have much more new stuff in. I hate the way that this keeps on, like, going crazy with the resolution. Can I, like, change that here? Quality. Can I have, like, from the source? There we go. So, I don't think the resort's gonna have anything. I think the core might have, like, a little bit of an expansion. Maybe. New home, definitely. New home, I think, will have, like, potentially some new stuff in it, similar to, you know, the ruins, maybe. The room you can say might change the sound. Potentially. I think we might get something new for the, like, near the castle or something. In New Home. And I think we may get something extra in the True Lab. Apart from that, I don't think we'll get anything else new. But that's not going to take forever to complete, right? Metal Wolf says, "Hey Moody, how's it going?" I'm doing fine, Metal Wolf, how are you? Oh, there's still a load more of these really emotional posts again as well. So nice to see. Like, no joke, I liked the fact that on the last one we just saw the school in Heartland. I'm gonna eat. Let me know if you see my post. Okay. I hope still that they do something else like this where they just do like a website which just goes through everyone's and eventually you can see like yours if you get lucky. But yeah, for anyone that missed out, you probably already know, but we saw so much new stuff. We got an expansion to the ruins, which basically gave us, like, an area that looked like it was from the ancient past that nobody uses anymore. We had a new part in Snowdin where you get to see the freaking lower section of Snowdin. And there's, like, a giant snow dog, which is crazy. We also got to see Noelle in there, and a bunch of other new characters, including a lumberjack. And then, after that, in Waterfall, we saw a new underwater area completely, and Gaster's door actually had colour instead of being greyed out, a monochrome, so... We had that. Then when we got to Hotland, we had a load of new background elements, and we also had a school instead for Mettaton. It was crazy. Can't still believe I missed Noelle hiding behind the tree in Snowden. I was so good. I did not expect it, and then all of a sudden just Noelle's hiding there. And we got Spamton as well. Spamton showed up. But there was so much stuff. Like, everybody's, like, trying to twist it into, like, different implications and stuff based on Deltarune as well. It's, it's pretty insane for, like, the 10th anniversary. The underwater section for Waterfall was really neat, because it basically showed you where Onion Sam lives. And how cramped it is. Thing is, you probably have like thousands of these memories that we're going through now on the stream. I doubt they'll be able to show all of them, so these I imagine are just like random ones, or it's picking off wherever like they've been submitted to Toby. So if you get really lucky and get in the intro, or any of the breaks, then that's going to be insane. Because it'll be seen on stream. I was really scared of dogs, but Undertale changed that. Also made me cry and laugh. Shaped my personality. Aww. I'm just gonna go. I shall be back just a moment. I'm back. I'm back. Hope everyone's okay. Hope everyone is still around. Let's find out. I'm gonna come back on. Bye-bye. Hope I've not missed out on any of the good messages. My daughter just woke up, so I got her tucked in bed again. But yeah, I can't wait to see what's going on right now. Like, we've got 35 minutes before part 2 starts. This is gonna be interesting, really interesting. I'll stick around for a little bit, and then we'll see what happens from there. Everybody's going crazy over Gaster's door at the moment as well. Aww. I like the, that one. Reading Undertale like a book to your kid. It's magical. Characters in Undertale are so funny and well written and inspiring. One of you missed was a person saying that they only played Undertale recently, but they had an old friend who loved it. I like the fact that, like, people are still only just getting into it, you know? Because it's crazy when you think about it. I mean, I only got into it, like, what, 2021? So I'm relatively new. The message ended by saying the game made it feel like they were still around. Oh. Oh, that's a sweet one. Undertale's amazing music, characters, and stories spoke to my soul. I wish I could experience it for the first time over again. I like all the artwork that goes along with these as well. That last part really hurt me, says Metal Wolf. There's so many, like, emotional messages. I'm just checking, like, all the Undertale Discords real quick as well at the same time. So imagine everyone's just, like, about to collectively lose it. That boss felt like conquering an inner demon. I started drawing because I was obsessed with Undertale and fan content. A little under a decade ago, and I'm pursuing a career in animation and game development. Oh, nice. I knew this game was influential, but not this influential. See, this is the reason why I like it, you know, because it appeals to so many different people in different ways, and a lot of them are very emotional, you know. It's a common thread that I noticed, like, really early on. That's why I like it, because it's just, everybody is so sincere with all of the memories and stuff. It's really personal to so many people. I used to obsess over it when I was younger, drawing sands in class and getting scolded for it. This is also why I'm streaming the intro, even though it's like, what, an extra 40 minutes or something, or 50 minutes, depending on when you start. It's been going on for 30 already. It's the whole thing of I like seeing all these messages. I was curious, but it showed me something I wanted to replicate and point at my creations. Make a story that resonates with people's minds and hearts. Undertale showed me to accept who I was, but how to choose who I wanted to become. There's quite a lot of that. Completely changed my life and introduced me to so many more facets of the world and its people. I'm better and happier for it. Aww. Seriously, can we just get a stream? I'm Papyrus. Can we just get a stream where it's literally just this? I don't know. Like, I would love to just sit through like the music, just reading through people's memories. IDK, I finished playing the game like a week ago. Very nice, loved it. I want to go back, but I know I can't. So special, funny and thoughtful how it informed how I want to treat others, what I wanted to create, and how many hot dogs I could stack onto one another. Dude, I'm gonna do the hot dog stack as like a joke, I have to now. I'm trying to put all the physics stuff on it. It's the most emotionally taxing game I've ever played and I love it. Undertale's characters made me laugh, its music made me smile, and its story ultimately left me in tears. I became that Megalovania-loving guy. I also want to become a game dev thanks to Undertale. Taught me the value of being charitable to your friends and detractors. This game made me realize a lot about art and the world in general. I have a blast at showing it to new friends every few years. Genuinely left me with something more than an impression. Oh, I like that. Apparently OBS DC'd there. I have no clue why. Long-lasting psychological scarring of about 10 motifs that I could hear on my deathbed. My dummy beat me up more than the Undying. I don't know how it happened. Yeah, I have no clue why OBS DC'd for a moment there. I guess we'll just take it. Undertale was a game that brought me to want to create. Thanks to Undertale, I've had the courage to publish some of what I write online and even dream of becoming a game dev. Nice! My frontal lobe never recovered. I saw a lot of my friends start playing it and it kind of melted their brains. I want a piece of that. Oh. I think you're gonna stick around for a while, Metal Wolf. Undertale was one of the first games I really played as a kid. The music never fails to inspire me. Can't explain with words how grateful I am for Undertale. I grew up with it and have many fond memories of it. The music is something I will carry with me until I die. It isn't a weakness to be kind. Oh, I like that one. All these remixes, man, they're so good. I spoke like Temmie for my first year of high school. Because of you, Mr. Toby Fox, my lawyers will be in contact. Still will never reset for their sake. Oh, yes. Yes. One playthrough, no reset. Let's see about the second window with YouTube on. Yeah, we're good. When I was too young to buy games for myself, a friend bought the game for me as a Christmas present. That kindness echoed in the game and has stayed with me. Aww. Increase my potassium level. Undertale inspired me to draw. Aww. Taught me impractical jokes at the fruitful age of 9. A point in my 30s when I didn't know what to feel about my life. The game had a lot of moments for me and made me reflect on my own life and future. Oh, I like that. I really like that one. We need more of the different ones like that. You know, from people from different age groups. This remix, man. So good. Undertale opened up a different world for me, both the game, its story and characters and community that followed inspired me endlessly. Home can be many things. Despite my surroundings and my life changing around me, I can always find a bit of home whenever I need it. A mirror will always remind me of who I am. Aww. Art and story captivated me, but more than anything showed me that if you really believe in yourself... Oop. It really hit me for me when I played it with a bunch of my old friends together. We were voicing all the characters. I miss those days dearly. He got me to make butterscotch pie. It was delicious. Undertale had a deep impact on my life, sparked my love for digital art, and inspired me to start writing stories. One of them for a video game. Undertale practically raised me. It taught me my life lessons about empathy. It even inspired me to grow as an artist and a story writer. Oh. helped me connect with fellow fans, inspired my cafe's longest running cookie flavour, butterscotch cinnamon. Now Fangamers Sans pushes my 9-month-old's favourite toy. This game taught me English in hindsight. I wouldn't have amazing friends and a beautiful girlfriend without this game. Oh, there's like, what, 5 of those now? Or 6 of those that I've read? The game is wonderful in every way. The music, the characters, the art, the writing, I love it. Rearrange my synapses permanently. One of the only games I've played brave enough to ask you without telling you how to answer in your journey to discover how you measure yourself. Undertale's boundless optimism sticks to you and never lets go. Undertale is the first game that truly got me invested in the magical world of indie games. Thank you, Toby. Oh. One of the most important things it taught me was that I'm allowed to be light-hearted and even endearingly cringe while still being able to be insightly serious and meaningful. Undertale has given me hope for a dream that maybe someday I too can create something worthwhile, no matter how small it is. Aww. Also, have you seen Togor's like 10 grand ahead of Kara now? I don't think I would be the person I am today if I hadn't played this game. It's the only game that made me think of goofy characters as real people. As a composer and an artist, Undertale will be the point of reference for me in my own works. It's managed to say so much with so little that I will always treasure it. Aww. It taught me that I can be the real me and people will still care about me. Oh. I bonded with my best friend list one over it. My first party I was invited to have butterscotch pie. I will forever cherish that memory. Thank you, you changed my life. Oh. If you were determined you could be kind and it mattered, I liked that it mattered. Undertale has been one of my favourite games since it first came out. It helped me meet my best friends, follow amazing stories and hear beautiful music. It makes me cry and laugh. I regularly get told cool shirt while wearing my Fangamer tee. I met some of the best friends I've ever had because of Undertale and its community around it. Someday I hope that I can make something that brings people together in a similar way. Undertale is a consistent reminder of just how powerful creative passion can be. Undertale was an experience that resonated with me in ways I didn't know were possible and made me want to become more creative as an artist. Music good, feel good, eat to hear. Undertale was instrumental to me finding my own creative passions. I owe part of my present self to it. It's music, man. Undertale is the game that first got me into indie games and basically shaped my whole sense of humor and inspired me to do my own stuff. I've played it so many times. I could make friends in many places thanks to Undertale. It gave me brave to talk to humans. Undertale inspired me to create and have fun creating. I met so many amazing artists and friends in the community. Thanks Undertale for the fun battles, vibes and banger tunes. Whenever everything felt harsh and lonely, Undertale gave me a sense of comfort, understanding and hope. I love it more than I can say. Oh. 15 minutes left. I really don't know how much it impacted me, but it definitely has a special place in my heart. Hey, Memes. Nice to see you again. I wonder if mine showed up. It's gonna be rare because of how many were sent in. You know. I exist still. So, Memes, here's one for you. I know this is just a general chatting thing while we're waiting for like the next 15 minutes. But there's been something new in pretty much each area. You probably already know. I'm just wondering, what's your guess on like where the new stuff will be now, considering we know we only have the resort, the core, new home, and then the true lab. You know, like, I'm not saying like what you expect. I'm just saying like, where do you reckon something will be? Do you reckon it'll be in like every area or what? Because true lab, yeah, true lab seems like an obvious one, and maybe new home. I'm not so sure about the core or the resort, because they, like, the core is pretty simple layout wise anyway. It doesn't really have too much to it. And then the resort already has tons to it anyway, you know, in terms of like the characters and stuff, so having more core locations would be neat. Yeah. It seems a lot larger on the outside. Like, the core is one of those things where you imagine, like, especially the elevator on the far right next to Mettaton's boss battle, imagine that goes to other floors, which then can be expanded on, you know. But that's just my imagination, you know, because we barely explore it, yeah. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. I won't be able to stick around for all of it, again, but, whatever happens, it's going to be fun to, one, see everybody going insane again, and two, be able to actually watch the rest of the VOD tomorrow. Because that's what I'll probably do. I'll just, like, watch the rest of the VOD tomorrow when I've, like, obviously gone to bed. But I'm going to stick around for a little bit and see what happens. I imagine there might be, like, some funny little gags for, like, the resort, maybe, but again, I love reading all of these messages at the beginning. They're so nice. I need, like, a website. Again, I keep saying it. I need, like, a website that just allows me to listen to all of this music and just read through all of the messages. Oh, that would be so good. I reckon I'll be able to stick around till probably the end of the core, depending on how long they go on. I want to hear more about the interesting bits, like the character stuff with Toby talking and things, though, because it was interesting to hear him say like he treated all of them as like unique personalities, like the individual monster stuff, and they imagined him like that. Because it's like, dude, that's gonna be interesting for trying to then apply that to the animation. Undertale inspired me to learn how to code and draw, so my dreams wouldn't just have to be dreams anymore. 11 minutes? Choosing kindness goes much longer way than choosing violence. It was one of the first games that taught me to really be me. Without it, I wouldn't be half the person I am now. Aww. I love all these drawings. Memes, I take it you did like a unique drawing for it as well, you know, in sprite form. All I did was colour in the Alphys avatar. Or rather, the Alphys icon. My ancient OC. Ah. Yeah, I imagine they're gonna have, like, one more break in this, like halfway through, like they did the last time when they had a proper break that showed a load of messages, and then they'll have the other ones at the end of the stream. So I imagine there's still like at least say 45 minutes more of or maybe at most 45 minutes more of messages. But again, I imagine because there's thousands of them that it randomly picks from wherever they're stored and just displays them. So if anybody gets lucky, then that's going to be crazy. Seems about right. It seems like the most sensible way of doing it. Like, people send it in, it gets stored on a server or a website or something somewhere, and then the way that it's coded is it's set up to animate like this, to go to each echo flower and pick, and when it picks from a random one that it's got saved in like a database or something somewhere, and then just displays it. Again, I can't wait to have a laugh and read the one person that's going to send in that message that's like, Toby, is this actual Echo Flower room canon? You know. Because where the heck is this going to end up actually being in Waterfall if somebody does that and Toby replies yes? And no, it's not going to be me. Because it's just a massive field of Echo Flowers. Stop talking. Trust me when I say I do not want to do any more work on environment anymore. Like, maybe little bits of scenery here and there to hint at things, but apart from that, I don't want to do any more work on environment. That's why I'm joking about it, because it's just going to be silly. You know, like the whole thing of people saying 3D tutorial, no, sorry, asking about 3D tutorial and Toby being like, 3D tutorial's canon. You know, it's already happening with Gaster's door at the moment, with people being like, dude, why is Gaster's door the normal colour? You know. Because we've had, again, just to go over stuff, we've had a completely new version of the ruins, where it's just the older version of the ruins with a Toriel statue in and a broken down house, with the true knife in it. Sorry, the toy knife. We've had freaking new stuff inside of the kids' room. We've had in Snowdin, we had the tree cutter place. We also had the giant dog, the giant snow dog elevator. Plus, we also had Noelle, who was just in there. Then we had Spamton, and then we also had in Waterfall, we had the underwater segment for Onion San, which was crazy. We had the new music in Naps the Blue's house. And then in Hotland, we had the freaking school. An entirely new outfit for Mettaton. The burning tree area instead of the, the introduction for the bombing section. So it's completely skipped most of floor 2 in Hotland. A load of new areas that look like houses to imply that the monsters lived there in Hotland, that were all hung off the upper floors by chains. And then I think that was it for Hotland. Like right at the very end, we were just about to get to the resort, and it's just ended. There's so much new stuff with so many new characters. It's just like, what? And of course, everybody's freaking out because it's going to be lost to time, as Toby has said after this, because it's stream exclusive. Oh, and we had Gaster's door. After all that, I forgot that we had Gaster's door, but actually in colour. which was insane, because Gaster's door is never in colour. The implications of that alone are like, wait, what? Yeah, the normal door instead of the grey door. And then people already doing, like, parodies of it, being like, oh, look, there's a normal door here, what's behind it? And it's, W.D. Gaster sleeping or something. It's like, wait, what? Also, people already redrawing all of the sprites to do Fangames with all this stuff in. You just know there's going to be a mod for Undertale that has, like, all of this stuff in. Because people will literally have redone most of the sprites by, like, the end of the week. Like, come this next Saturday, we're going to have, like, all of this stuff available, probably. How fast people are working at the moment. It's pretty insane. Like, we've already had a load of artwork of Spamton and the Toriel statue. And Noelle. I like that one. My first exposure to queerness. I love the way chat's going insane and behind my head here at the moment. On Twitch. Friend or befriended. 3 minutes. I'll be back in a minute, says Memes. Okay, fair enough. Enjoy the food. Let's see what people are saying here on the Discord. Oh, here we go. Slightly modified stream.
When you make a donation, you may ask yourself, can my dollars really make a difference? You never have to wonder when you give to Doctors Without Borders. See how your dollars are making it.
Okay, let's turn this up a little bit.
In Eastern Chad, we're caring for Sudanese refugee families. Your gift could provide a week of therapeutic food for a child facing malnutrition, or help us test for malaria to stop an outbreak in its tracks. In Ukraine, we're on the front lines treating war-wounded patients. Your donation can keep our ambulances stocked with the critical supplies needed to save lives. In Democratic Republic of Congo, your donation could fund an entire box of measles vaccines and the transportation needed to reach remote areas with critical supplies, like alcohol and packs of gauze. Every single dollar.
I love the way that all of this money is going towards a good cause. So good. Sounds kind of a little bit stupid of me, but it's like, the money has to go somewhere. It might as well go to a good cause.
Always. Thank you for fueling our life-saving care.
I love this intro so much.
Excuse me. Hello,
Good
Internet.
morning, America.
Welcome back. We recovered. Dan, you feeling all right?
Wait, what? Oh, because the
great to be
pinata
here.
thing.
I think I think I speak for everyone when I say it was a great first day. Excited to learn more about Undertale, and I'm gonna open that door no matter who answers.
Good of a day.
How about you? How about you, Charlie? How you feeling? Great.
It's great to hear.
All right. Well, hey, I guess we should get back into it. Oh,
Who's
wait
at
a
the
second.
door?
There's somebody at the door. I should probably open the door.
Yeah, it's the first test of my resolve.
Okay, let's go. What have we?
Oh, this looks way better.
Oh, look at this. Yeah, this is better than our last delivery. Reinstating my face from the door.
Oh, I like that. The TV with all the souls in it.
So, what we have here is the
And some
10th
small
anniversary
white
diorama. So here, I'll give it a quick turn. So you
What
can
looks like an
see all
NES.
angles here. This is the diorama that has been created for this specific moment in time. 10th anniversary. Diorama by Camille Young. She's done a lot of
One-of-a-kind,
charity art
folks.
projects.
Gahad says, Mettaton and the
this is the
6
only one
human
that
souls.
So as you can see, we've got the little hot dog here with a little sprig of parsley. We have the game console. We have the TV with pressable buttons. We have the souls kind of floating in the void
Tactile.
here. The TV has been painted with a matte black paint, so it kind of absorbs light. And then finally, the most important part. It's Dogtown. And he attaches with magnets, so he eagerly hops back into place.
Wow, it's got an
So-
aggressive hop.
Tactile magnetic dog.
So yes, this is the diorama that
And
we
could
have.
be yours.
Could be yours if the price is right. The auction is currently at $5,000. Once again, we are raising money for MSF, Doctors Without Borders. And we also have Giant Toriel here on the couch with me, who is also at $5,000. So we're neck and neck, $10,000 on both of our auctions combined, which brings our total so far to almost $137,000.
That diorama
Ask your
looks so
mother for
nice.
Nickels and dimes.
But one other thing that we will be making donations for a little bit later is the Knife Kid shirt. And I think we've got one here actually, so let's pull this out. So this is a recent bit of merchandise that we have launched on the Fangamers store. And the proceeds from this
Omori
shirt are
and
going to,
Undertale.
25% of the proceeds are going to Doctors Without Borders. And this does feature Omori Kid, Undertale Kid, Yume Nikki Kid. We managed to talk to
Omori and Yum Nikki.
That's right. Yum Nikki.
Yum Nikki.
So we managed to get all three licensors together to agree to remit royalties towards this charity. So this is a pre-order. It will ship in November, I believe, is the current plan. So if you order, we will be donating 25% of the proceeds from that before the end of the stream. Those donations will be given. Okay, so that's that side of the donation talk. But we also have to talk about incentives. Dan, would you like to hit this?
Yeah.
Oh,
We've got
what's
some
gonna
new
happen this
incentives
time?
and some old incentives that have seen some very large changes. So the two new ones, you can review Bless or review Bomb, Mew Mew Kissy Cutie. Currently, review Bless is in the lead, but if you want to review Bomb it, it's pretty close. The next one is
Mettaton
Anime
battle
Real?
essay of good or bad.
Yes, that's going to be, so Mettaton's battle essay will be where that comes out. Next up we got Is Anime Real? And I'm not going to discourage anybody because that would be very self-defeating. But if you are a fan of Anime Is Not Real, you've got some work to do. Anime Is Real has been jumping out in front. They're a commanding lead right now.
Oh, dude, look at the donations. They're going to
instance,
easily reach like
Sarah
200,000 on this
pulled
stream,
ahead
I
of
reckon.
Togor in the night. It didn't seem like it was going to happen. Through various charity-related hijinks, it has. But you can do something about that. And then, of course, the big one, $200,000, Sans Attacks.
Sans Attacks.
I don't see how we can wiggle our way out of that one.
Yeah, it's right there in the name.
Yeah.
Toby
To go
Chara.
review.
I see Charlie is typing
Chara.
Kara in right now.
Chara.
C-H-A-R-A. R.
Yeah, that looks right.
Yeah.
CH. Chop.
I think Toby's trying to say Charlie.
Cha cha cha.
Charlie, yeah. I
Charlie,
think
he's
trying to
got a
talk to you,
message.
Charlie.
Cha cha cha.
Charlie, you feeling all right?
Newbert.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, I had something in my throat.
Okay, yeah.
A bit more of the
That's probably
pinata
what
just comes
explained
out
the,
now.
the little issue there.
Controlled
Yeah.
by the substance.
I mean, I did promise before that if Kara pulled ahead, next time Kara pulled ahead, I was gonna name it Newbert.
Oh yeah. You did promise.
So here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say Newbert's gonna get up until the next save point,
Okay.
and then we'll go back to Kara,
So
and then it'll continue to be based on where
Okay,
the
but what if
donations
Tilbury wins?
Yeah, what about Phil?
are. Well, if Tilbury wins, then Tilbury wins. That's how it is.
I guess Kara fans, I
The
just
Tilbury
need to
Doughboy.
take this as a as motivation.
Tilbury
Locker
Doughboy.
room material.
My man.
Oh, here's where we
Let's
actually
go.
get to see if there's any new stuff. So we've got the talk with
The front
Sans.
of the MTT resort was designed by me and then Clarivoire drew it.
It's cool that we're still learning about new artists who worked on the game on day 2.
I don't see any dogs.
Clarivoire drew MTT food.
Actually, related to that, really quick, I do have a correction I have to make. I apologize. As a failed journalism major, I hold myself to a very high standard. But in the night, Chess, who worked on a number of things in this game,
And on the stream.
yes, and on this stream, revealed that she had drawn dog food. I'm gonna
Wait, what?
get a look at that. It brings me no joy. Right there in
Yeah,
the middle
but
of
that's
the dog
the Delta
food.
dog food.
Delta dog.
Yeah, I guess the issue is that
Those are solid.
I didn't say
Chess drew dog food too.
yes. I think that's closer to correct. So yeah, I apologize. We're gonna do better on day 2.
This looks like nothing has changed in here currently.
Yesterday I said that Undyne had small hands. I would like to retract this statement. What I meant was I drew her hands small and it looks bad. That doesn't necessarily mean that she canonically has small hands. The size of her hands is up to you, the viewer. Additionally, there may be mistakes when referring to certain characters, but I'm using speech to text, so display my program, I mean blame my program, you see what I mean. Not everything I say get entered correctly. If I slow down to correct things at all, then I will only be able to say half as many things, so if you see something that seems wrong, just assume it's computer : right parentheses.
That's running corrections in your head as you're watching, folks.
Yes. When I'm wrong, though, it's just because I'm wrong. I apologize. I wish I was text to speech so that.
This is the story of San. I like this story.
I like this one because you just casually talking to Sans, and then next moment it's just like, so anyway, you're gonna die.
About the MTT resort itself. There is an incentive to sleep there.
Oh yeah.
I recommend.
Oh, that might be a new thing then. If they sleep.
There was going to be a small area in the game that you're going to be able to go to via the elevator.
Wait, what?
That's true. We forgot to mention
Basically,
the new,
it played
the new,
really slowed down reversed music there, and it was almost like snow falling. You were walking on a large white field.
What?
And there was going to be many lumps, many bed lumps around. And people were going to be sleeping and talking about their dreams there.
Huh.
It was a giant bed field. Basically, people would be lying in cryostasis eternal sleep until Asgore freed the underground. It was supposed to just be a strange additional scene that shows how many more people are waiting to be free.
Huh.
But I ultimately decided I didn't like the idea, so I didn't do it. There was also going to be an arcade here where you could play games while Monster Kid was getting commentary on them. I also
That would have
toyed
been
with
fun.
the concept of being able to play Egyptian Rat Fink with Sans here, since I really like that game. but programming it was too difficult, although I did actually start. Eventually he became at a poker table in the Xbox version Dog Shrine Casino thing. If there was some sort of game center here, then maybe Mettaton Neo's arm cannon and could be called the Dave and Buster.
Oh god.
Did you say Egyptian rat fink?
Do you know the game?
I do not, but I did look up Zach, the Art of Stage.
Good game of playing as a kid.
There's a lot of healthy games for kids to be playing these days. Good.
Okay, so no new characters in this room.
Yeah, like Zach, the Art of Visual Stage.
Yeah, I looked at that, I was like, oh, that's a Toby game. Easy. Like, when you said that, I thought it was like...
He wants to be a comedian like his
the,
father, but his
the
jokes
Chinese
aren't
theater
funny.
thing that always, like, puts the flyers all over.
He's an embarrassment to our
town.
family.
Oh yeah,
That's not funny.
Like Shen... something.
Yeah.
But it's not, it's a video game.
Yeah. We'll remember the rest of that if they were advertising. I was thinking more of like a one of those like animes with a really long subtitle.
Oh yeah. Where the exposition's right
No
there.
new characters in the lobby by the look of it.
Yeah. So where are we at?
Originally,
on the
I was going to make it so you could marry Mettaton. Wait, go ahead.
So we've already unlocked by the mystery key.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head over and do that right now. I think Newberg got his moment though, so I'm gonna...
Okay, that's good.
Right.
And Kara has just barely held on to the lead here. Togor rounding into mid-season form.
Goodbye,
again.
my bird.
Boy. It's been real, Newbert.
Newbert, I love you.
I
So-
never asked for this.
But real quick from the control room, what is our status on the? We've got one of the remaining polls for.
The bonuses, the MTT Hotel.
Yeah, the hotel bonus.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and deliver the mystery key now.
Okay, so I'm
Bratty and
assuming
Caddy,
something's
they
going
looked
to
so
change
much
about
worse
that.
Until my
Okay.
friend If
Maybe?
redrew them super good style.
So you're now
First
less than
breasts of
1,000
the
away.
game. But they won't be the last. They were one of the first person that I ever told the story of the entire game to on a 5-hour road trip from Canada.
Wow.
There is a legend of these two characters and their t-shirt, which was really cute also. Reed and Dan can tell the story.
Yes. Unfortunately, so this was like right after the first probably 6 months or so Fangamer had Undertale merch. It was like literally fundamentally impossible for us to keep it in stock.
Yeah.
We could not, the shirts, the posters, we couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So we got through the sort of the characters you most have to have a shirt or something of right away. And Bratty and Caddy got this really good shirt. They were sort of the first side characters to get a shirt.
Right.
And we printed it at non-side character volume.
Now I was compensating because Undertale was at least one order of magnitude larger than anything we had ever done before.
Yeah, we had no idea how to deal with like orders of that size.
Yeah, we didn't know where the ceiling was, and so I was
Yeah.
like, all right, guess what? We're printing more of these than almost any other shirt we've ever
They
printed.
ordered an ET Atari amount of shirts.
So it wasn't
Ridiculous
Bratty and
amount of
Caddy's fault.
shirts.
Yeah.
The characters are extremely popular, well loved.
And the design was great.
Yeah, the design was awesome.
Yeah.
It
Shout
was
out to
just
Charlie
me.
Davis.
Yes.
The
yeah.
design was so cute and great.
Yeah, so Charlie took care of that design. It was
And
incredible.
we did not have to bury
me,
any
Charlie
of them in the
Davis.
desert.
Let's be
Yeah.
super clear. As soon as there's multiple Charlies, we have to be very clear.
Charlie
Charlie
Davis.
was the artist.
So, okay. So apparently, we hit the sleep at
That was
MTT Hotel.
very quick, yeah.
Holy cow.
We had $900 when we asked.
Wow,
Slow
it's
to go.
time to sleep. I love.
It's good.
Yeah, we've been going 15
The
minutes.
floor.
It's,
Yeah.
They're so going to get that 200,000 mark, I think. Like, I'm pretty confident about it because we're already at 136,000.
So,
This is my only attempt at ever writing Valley Girl characters.
Or you're never gonna give it another shot.
Here, it's the lion. It's the lion.
Oh, there
That's
it
it.
is.
There's a screenshot.
They said the name of the shirt.
I never met a valley girl in my life, so it's all lies.
Yeah, when we were growing up, it seemed like they were a cultural force we were going to deal with.
Yeah, Clueless gave us
It's
weird
like the
expectation.
Japanese guru.
Oh, Gyaru.
Clueless also gave us a good song by the Smoking Popes, so
Oh,
shout
yeah.
outs to Clueless.
That's right. New album's really good, by the way.
It is. Second best version of Racine, though.
Yes, agreed.
Got to go back to Volume and Density for that one.
We are fulfilling our obligation.
Bedlam.
I like the face in the pillow, too. I like to believe that's just the pie graphic that's been stretched out.
What? Okay.
You're welcome.
Charlie, did you control that whole thing?
Yes.
Wow, nice work.
I was trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
That was an enriching experience.
That wall slam at the end.
That was me tossing and turning all night, unable to sleep when I had COVID.
It's a bit of Undertale ripped from the headlines.
By the way, I think Nintendo should update Earthbound so that cold status element is called COVID and it deals more damage.
Imagine if they
I
did
think
that.
the kids would really like that.
Yeah.
New relevance.
Yeah, you got to make games more relatable for them to.
We'll save that one for Mother 4.
Instead of a receiver phone, you get an
Jade
iPad.
Harley
Yes.
as Manticore.
Alright, let's also go deliver
Burger.
this mystery key to... It's a proper
So we've got to go all the way down, I think, and use the
Can't we just go there the end of the game?
river
Yeah.
person.
We have the mystery key. It's in our possession.
Yeah, as long as we don't lose it.
Was that my name
I
in the
will
flower
put
thing?
it
I'm
into
not
my-
entirely sure. I don't think so.
I need the space.
Dimensional box from Brandish.
I could be wrong. It's been a
A
while.
lot of this game by not having played Brandish.
I think
That's
for
why
the,
it starts full of raisins.
for the 16th anniversary, we should play Brandish.
Yeah.
Kara,
I'll do it.
Sorry for not
Look
being
at
able
that.
to help
Wow,
really
okay.
that much. Alternative
Oh, no,
Twilight.
Togore's come back.
Togore has once again superseded Kara.
Dog, it's like 2 a.m.
So
I know,
he's
right?
Back in the driver's seat. We
But
have
it's so
become-
close.
It is really close.
Yeah. Anything could still happen.
Let's
Charlie
take, let's
can still
take just a
win.
moment.
I finished
as
animating
we are
Flowey in 3D,
slowly
and then
entering
next
into
minute it's
the
like
game, making our
this
way
comes
to
on, and I was like, oh.
to see if Kara can pull back in the lead. So we have a live updating.
no, okay, I gotta keep going.
The gap
Okay.
is only growing.
Yep. All right. You got Togores.
Let's go buy a burger.
Welcome to NTT
Burger
Brand
Pants
Burger
was a good
Emporium, home of the
character,
Grand
and now
Burger.
he is crossed over with Llama Lana too.
Sparkle up your day.
I had a lot of fun making him because I really had no idea what to do for a shopkeeper, so I kinda just let my own desperation take over. He had a placeholder dialogue of saying I'm a goofy goober, yeah, but actually this text was originally visible during specific situations. So while fixing the bug I added fan service dialogue about him and nice cream guy and also MTT. I'm not supposed to pick sides, but of his ships in this game I think him and MTT is probably the best one. His favorite celebrity that he looked up to turned into his annoying boss that he hates. But actually he probably still loves. I'm telling you guys, this stuff writes itself.
Yeah, I think there's a light novel with that exact title. I
Too
think,
easy.
already.
Did you write it?
I mean, somebody with a pseudonym that I
I
personally think
love
is
all
very
the crazy facial expressions
drastic
for Burger
wrote
Pants.
it. I didn't write it.
Very interesting.
People should buy it to feed my kids, though. So just the
The
most
background
incredible
here was
faces.
drawn by Marigo. Very nice picture.
Yeah, I really appreciate the visuals for all the things that you can buy.
Yeah.
I remember specifically getting a screenshot of this when we were working on some of the merchandise. Like trying to figure out, like, okay, what do these food items actually look like? It was nice to have a high definition reference here.
You can see the gigantic heroic sandwich which increases your attack power, which I don't know if it's actually mathematically useful for anything. Maybe for defeating Asgore.
As long as you have enough healing items, Asgore's fine.
Very difficult to bake too.
Maybe for defeating Toguri.
If I'm not mistaken, I think
He's a bit desperate.
Kara actually pulled ahead for like a minute there. Or
Wow.
a few seconds.
Yeah, it is really
Yeah,
neck and
it's
neck.
like $20 apart right now.
I think Kara's momentarily.
SpongeBob Burger Pants.
This is gonna. I think he's gonna keep trading blows here.
It's $2 apart.
Holy cow.
That moment
Oh,
where
maybe
everybody's
this is a good
donating
moment
like
to
mad
think that
for
this guy is a
Togor
cat
and Kara.
Cat butt.
What is he?
I don't think I literally don't think I've ever thought about it.
Yeah.
I don't think of burger pants as belonging to a species. It's
You-
just like a burger pants.
Yeah, it just kind of, morphs to whatever the situation calls for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
as,
just a whatever.
as Togor and Kara trade blows
But perhaps he is a cat if you want to drive in that way.
Yeah, we've got donations going live now.
It's your road, you get to choose.
MSF is the recipient of all the funds here from the charity. So if you're interested in affecting the name of our character in the game, please donate. There should be a donation link wherever you're watching and also on Undertale.com.
Yeah, Review Blast is still in the lead versus Review Bomb.
Glam Spaghetti dropped.
Anime is currently twice as real as not
Yes.
real. More than twice.
That's going to be, I think that's like the 1 seed versus the 16 seed of this stream. It's going to be tough for Anime is not real. to
Chara
win.
back.
Yeah, but yeah, Kara and Togor.
Charlie Chara's winning.
It is really going to just be like,
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think
Got
there's
it.
going to be anything new in the
Gotta go
core, but I
back.
could be
Yeah,
wrong.
gotta go back.
All right,
it's
gotta
just
go
going to be
back.
a matter, yeah, of who is in the lead at each save point
Right.
from this point. Like just total random.
They're gonna keep making
Going
me
to
go
the
back
core
to
with
the.
the great graphics designed by Gigi and drawn by Chess. I know
Admittedly,
everybody
the
hates the spaghetti hot dogs that look like big black silhouettes, but I like it in games when the thing on the overworld looks nothing like the thing in battle. And it was so much easier for me to draw. Hooray.
I love the artwork for
Kara putting some
the
distance.
core bridge or the connecting bridge. It's so
yeah.
good.
Almost 1,000 right now.
We got this now.
I don't think that's going to last though.
The graphics inside here are once again drawn by Kanju. And the concept art by Temi, just like Hotland and Waterfall. I wanted to have this level be a lot bigger and a lot harder, but I already made 5 different enemies and I felt that that variety was sufficient for the amount of stuff that you go through. I drew it with my hand.
So we've got the control room is sending us some clarification on the Mew Mew Kissy Cutie Review Bless versus Review Bomb. They're asking me to tell you, if it changes your opinion, know that this is a review of Mew Mew Kissy Cutie 2.
Yes, it is 2, not 1.
Yeah,
So that might change the minds here.
yeah.
That's important.
I want to see if this causes any action on Review Bomb. I think it might.
Yeah.
It's a very polarizing sequel.
Magic. Love this anime just because of how crazy it looks compared to most of the other ones. Just random
Originally,
wizard
I was
character.
going to make it so you could marry Mettaton. Because you could date with Papyrus. And I think I said that in the Kickstarter as a tease. So you could propose to him, and he would agree. In reality, what would happen is basically he would tell you he will only do it as a fake photo op for the tabloids. It's not a real marriage, he's purely just using you to promote himself. But, combination of me not wanting to do that anymore and also feeling it didn't really fit in anywhere anymore, so I didn't do it.
I love the Kingdom of Zeal look of our pillars in the background here.
If
My friend Ichino-san said that he liked the music for this area, so I win.
Nice.
if the core stays the same, we should be through it in like the next, what, 10, 15 minutes? New Home's gonna be interesting. I don't know.
I never played Phantasy Star.
Yeah, it, like, how distinct is that from Phantasy Star Online? Is this just like a...
I've never played Phantasy Star Online. I've only played the extremely 90s JRPG Phantasy Stars. But they're good.
I did beat 4 recently.
Yeah, that's the one I got all the way through. It's good.
And Toby, who
I
designed
wanted
the
to
knife?
feel like last level, so enemies use attacks that look like they are holy or meteor.
Okay.
I did.
Nice. I guess I should have known by the multiple faces.
See what happens today. I am so stoked to see if anything gets changed. This is all normal at the moment. You just know. Okay, this is Toby.
Glad we got the zoomed in version.
Just a little treat.
You just know, like, if anything changes. If anything changes, it's just gonna make everybody go insane.
Thanks, Gab. Live in a hole.
I have some images of stuff from long ago when designing a game.
I think people would like to see that.
Oh? They're gonna zoom in on that.
Okay, we've got silk ribbon, knit sweater, pyrus armor, oversized parka, spiked pauldron.
Very small, but this is the ideas for armors and weapons before I came up with the theme for them.
Asriel's shirt.
Cyber jammies.
Wetsuit, robe,
Soul
robo.
knife.
I think
So
Silver's
like
$10
before
a
the
head.
demo ended.
Asriel's bat.
Oh geez, yeah, Togor took a $10 lead at the buzzer here.
Look at that.
No more messing around. We're gonna get to do naming real fast.
Yeah, try to type as fast as possible so that we can get out of the save screen.
The worm-up stat. When it's hot, the worm will move. When it's cold, the worm will move.
Good idea.
I mean, a lot of real inventions made their debuts in science fiction.
This Toby again.
Puzzle.
All right, so quick update on our charity status. We are at direct donations to charity, 145,000 and counting. For the TV diorama, we are
Toby's
at
just
5,000.
trolling. Oh, totally.
And for the giant Toriel
He'll be
Plus,
trolling until I think
5,500.
New Home.
So we only have until the end of the stream. That's when the bidding ends, if I remember correctly. And so if you are interested in getting in on these one-of-a-kind handmade items, please take your opportunity now to get to these auctions.
I think there might be a break before New Home, you know, because they normally change the environment.
I don't know if do we still have the regular size Toriel plush somewhere in the somewhere in the building?
Yeah, somewhere in Hotland here.
I think it's important for people who are going to potentially bid $6,000 on this plush to see the scale.
Like, if you're going to add anything else, I mean, I'd like to make a Susie joke.
Like, sails over the wall. She doesn't even have to use
About
the door.
every song
Yeah,
from
Like she owns the
now on. Wait, what?
Oh, well, okay. She could use the door. Let's see. Who do we have? Oh, hey, there she is. See, there's nothing at the door.
Look at that. We don't like Toriel's going through the door anymore.
So yeah, just once again, size reference here. Little and big. So handmade by Eyes 5. Eyes made this totally from scratch, I believe, all on her loan. So this plush was originally designed by Saber, and Eyes took care
I wonder
of,
what they'll do. Hi, by the way.
Bigify.
Hello, everyone.
What do they call it in Pokemon world?
Bigify.
What do you guys
Bigify,
reckon
okay.
is going to be
Pokemon
changed? Because it's got to be New Home, right? There's literally nothing else other than like New Home in the True Lab.
Clarifying ideas for Hotland enemies.
Oh?
A truck that only says lines from Three Penny Opera. First comes a full stomach, then comes ethics.
What the heck?
What is the burgling of a bank?
Plane wearing a little Toho hat.
We bourgeois artisans.
Oh no, that's just Sunda plane.
JF-17 Sundare. Plane wearing a little Toho hat that goes, "It's not like I like you or anything." And Junior Ota. This is beautiful. Thinking about things that could have been.
Can I see that other drawing again?
Junior OTA was going to be a mech that uses a bunch of powerful Denmaku.
There we go.
Are they in Hotland? Maybe Birdley's dad will be a bucket fried chicken. No, they've got out of Hotland now. They're literally in the core.
W2A.
So the only areas left.
Ideas for weapons and armor once I thought of a theme for them.
No. The only areas left are literally the core, New Home,
Boots and merit badge. Cowboy.
Uh,
and a cowboy hat.
The End, and True Lab.
Bug net and a flower crown.
Type net.
The net, a big.
But yeah,
net.
if you didn't see Heartland already, there was like a school set up on one of the, I think it was the second floor. And someone that looked like Birdley was in there as one of the teachers, I think. I literally watched the last hour worth of
I have an idea
day
for
one
LTT
before.
plus Papyrus interaction that never happened. Papyrus was supposed to save you with the call-in.
Oh, wait, what?
And get your
Read this
screenshots.
one.
Ready? It's time for our Phone a Friend segment. You have to call one of your friends and they will answer the question for you. If they answer correctly, you can go free for the rest of the room. If they answer incorrectly, you'll both be burnt to a crisp. Fortunately, I've done you a huge favor. I created a list of your friends and found the people most capable of answering the question. Then I eliminated those people from the list. Here are your choices.
Papyrus.
Papyrus, hello. Welcome to the show. Are you on the air? Wow, I'm on a show. I did it. I'm finally famous. My very own TV show. Wowie. Do I get my own room? Haha, no. Wow, then I have a whole mansion? This is better than I hoped for. Haha, what enthusiasm, folks. Papyrus, all you have to do is answer this question. Wow, am I being interviewed? Wait a second. Are you the paparazzi? Papyrus, do you understand what's happening? Sometimes. Well, that was the wrong question. But you answered correctly. Great job. Yeah. Thank you. Just remember, kids, study hard and you too can become a powerful skeleton.
I don't even. That interaction would have been so funny with Papyrus. Hello to everyone in chat, by the way.
Just a little treat.
Good stuff.
Besides my hat.
I am so glad I got
sunglasses
all of this
still.
done in 3D for my Undertale
I can
animation,
do this
otherwise
with
it would
my
be murder to add all the new stuff in now.
But can you evince such confidence? That's
Certainly
the
not.
question.
I'll try my best though.
And actually, we might take I just remembered a factoid that some people may not be aware of about our charity diorama. So, the charity diorama here, worth noting, this was designed by the same artist responsible for the Mona Spampton from the Spampton sweepstakes a couple years ago.
Ah,
So, once again, a reminder, this is a one-time offer. This auction is live at $5,000 right now.
it does look so
alongside
good.
our giant Toriel plush. So if you're interested in owning an original, now's your chance.
I think Toby
Not
sat on
even
a carpet with a hot dog, an NES-looking
Yeah, it's a one
machine
of a kind.
with
Yeah, I
what
guess,
we can only assume is
original
Undertale
plush.
and then the souls on the TV.
I don't think I can do it.
There
Maybe
is
if
nothing
you
else.
asked me large Toriel here.
Yeah.
I think the large Toriel plush can maybe do what I
Unique
can.
dog.
Yeah, see if you can get her across her arm.
Yeah.
Large tutorial is friendly.
What's your favorite soul in the game? Ooh,
Pinata tutorial is.
maybe yellow? Either yellow or purple.
Not only
Great.
is this Toriel plush big,
Actually, no, I'll change that.
tight.
Green or
Tight
purple. Probably green.
It can be yours for
I don't think you need to say that.
$5,501.
Here we go. So we got the Mettaton fight, and then it's just New Home after this. Well, New Home and then the Flowey boss fight,
It's obvious to all of you.
and then the true
Yeah,
Time for
pacifist
the
route.
battle of the box. Most people think that Muppet for this battle is the hardest.
Yeah, I'd say this one was the toughest for me.
I was quite worried about this battle, so I actually created an independent program only to play this battle. And gave it to some friends to see how many times it took them to win.
Patience and kindness. With the fan games already created, it makes me think I should make fan art of them.
Also, honestly, I literally forgot there's like a tutorial part first.
See, look how generous you were with people. Quick note here. I believe.
Anyway, we should be getting a cut off on the incentive of Mew Mew.
Yeah.
Yes,
So I
Review
think-
Blast just pulled out the victory. So
Okay. So that's it. So review blessed.
Mew Mew Kissy Cutie 2 fans came out in force.
You asked for it. You got it. But until
Also,
then,
Here we
Tober
go.
is barely winning.
yeah, Kogor.
Tober is in trouble.
Oh boy, yeah. It's only $300 away. And we are only 3,000
One
away. from
powerful
150.
move could strike him down.
We wouldn't want to make him more powerful than we can imagine, though.
He's kneeling on one leg. Finish him.
So you heard it, folks. Finish him. Take us down here with a donation MSF and end this charade. End this carade.
Plus, remember, the more you donate, the closer we get to Sans with attacks.
Oh, that's right, yeah. We have to point out, $200,000 is the goal to be attacked by Sans.
Well, for Sans attacks, we should
Ooh.
not be any
It's
more
really
specific.
worth it.
So they're gonna change the set now to New Home,
time.
probably, while Toby's doing his explanation. Or maybe it's gonna be a another transition after this.
I have been upgraded with new powers just like MTT.
So he's just gonna keep doing backflips. Oh no, wait, you can do front flips now.
That you can't see that on TV. Everyone probably knows, but the way that the HP system works in this game is that the more you have, the more damage you take, and all
Oh.
these numbers you take per damage are programmed in manually. The
Interesting.
result is that defeating enemies to gain HP does make it easier, but at level 1 you'll still be able to take a good amount of hits.
I honestly did
Additionally,
not know that.
Asgore will always leave you with 1 HP, so there's always the chance for a comeback, especially if you have the apron from this area.
Love
is
this
supposed
battle.
to be sexy robot for people that like robots, and I made for friend. Actually, a lot of people like this character. Honestly, I think that was extremely fun and validating for me as a creator. Even though he just kind of looks like a bunch of pixels, his vibe communicated well enough that everybody's imagined version of him as properly sexy.
For me on this bit, I always
for the essay.
think it's like a mix of like a dance-off and DDR kind of. What the heck?
That's how I would interpret that as well.
Just types in the entire essay.
Anyway, about being interpreted as sexy. That wouldn't have been able to happen if the graphics of the game were better, since there would be no reason to attempt to reimagine him. His default face kind of has some hetero man influence. I hope the children of today know about this man because it will be good education for them.
Yeah, I learned about Guitar Man at the Starman conventions, and I am so thankful that I did.
Yeah, how many times did you hear the Bone Trio
It will be
song?
a beautiful thing for your life.
Oh man, yeah, I gotta introduce my kids to it. So yeah, the Bone Trio song, as soon as they hear that, or Sandbone Trio, that's what it's called?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man.
We're already
What
at
a-
like
what a
150,000 practically.
I had a lot of fun making the different poses. Drawing
Easily.
different sprites for the arms and the legs, and then they get selected randomly.
Easily passing
Attack-wise, this was
150,000.
probably the most difficult battle in the game to put together. The shooting mechanic required the most effort to come up with new gameplay. Meanwhile, doing all of the axe and the point system was just fun. I always liked adding details like being able to get different amounts of points from different items, etc. Happy break time sprite provided by Clairvoyant. Clairvoyant drew break. There are unused face sprites where you can see the left side of his face and it's all robotic. Originally I imagined revealing this when he was defeated and stuff, but I decided not to.
So it's just
I
covered
got
by
to
his hair.
reuse that idea for Neo though. Why do the 3 final bosses of that route all have one cool eye? Shout out to the creator of Hey Dopal Boyfriend, Bird Dating Sim, Hey Dopal Moa for setting her alarm to be Mettaton's voice going oh yes.
Just the alarm for waking
gave
up
her
on
the
your phone
voice
is just,
clip so
oh
she could do that.
yes. Hello to anyone that's just turning up now in chat. Maybe we'll see a Delta Rune version of Mettaton at Chapter 5 Festival.
I like
Interesting.
arbitrary point systems.
Yeah, speaking of the oh yes, a bit of Fangamer product lore is that when we did the Mettaton,
I was wondering if you were gonna this one up.
we did the Mettaton figurine, we originally designed it to be so that when you opened the box, it would go, oh yeah. And we actually, we were planning to have a voice chip in there. It didn't work for the first run for a variety of reasons. So when we got the second batch in that actually had them, the pallet landed and they dropped it off the forklift, and you heard about 1,000. Oh yeah, it's all happening in unison. The folks on the dock did not know what was going on.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh yeah.
Look at Toby go.
Toby just spamming.
I gotta dance to the music.
It's like some new type of techno.
Do a barrel roll! Toby just all over the place here.
Fast poisoning.
Is Toby gonna get poisoned again? He's
It's
been
from
poisoned,
going
what,
too
twice
fast.
or 3 times?
That's just motion sickness.
You get poisoned. No shoot.
Charlie, you biding your time?
I'm just thinking about what if we can shoot lemons?
Ah, okay.
The ratings.
You won the game. No more.
Okay, so assuming they go straight up to New Home, this is gonna get interesting.
Oh yeah, Kara's got a commanding lead right now.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't say commanding, given.
Well, yeah, I guess. All things being relative.
I reckon there'll be a
It's not
break,
$2
a short
Bad
break
music
before
for
New
Toby
Home.
losing. This is the music of him giving it the name back to Chara.
Keep it going, Charlie.
Now you've been.
I wonder who that was on the phone.
by Kara. As soon as we get to the next save point, you will see. Actually, I couldn't think of anything that rhymed with point. I'm sorry. I think we're gonna have to stop it.
Blue Key is the most huggable ghost
You
ever.
can keep Charlie saying, "Keep your lighters out now."
Oh, Toby's poisoned again.
Toguri come back.
Yeah, Toby is now within $100.
Oh man. And Toguri takes it.
Crew please. Crew please. Sad music for me. Sad music for mommy.
Yeah, Togor with an $80 lead here.
Oh man.
Alfie is your friend died.
It's just your friend's. It's a bust of your friend.
It's totally fine.
Second bust in the game.
Do a Toby roll. Let's see where this goes. I'm actually excited to see whether there's anything new in New Home, like probably everybody else here.
October is maintained.
I think if there's anything new that everybody notices immediately, the fan base is going to collectively explode again.
So, quick update: we are at almost $154,000 raised for MSF.
The question is,
We
do
are
they have a break
currently
here, or do they just
trying
keep
to
going?
Togor, well, we are rooting for Kara here, but Togor is being kept in the lead by you, the fans, donating to MSF.
Here we go.
Doctors Without Borders. But we also have Anime is Real versus Anime is Not Real. This is another poll that is currently running. Donations to either increase the chances of your side winning.
And they also push us towards our Sans attack goal.
And also, yes, the Sans attacks goal. So we're at 154 right now, almost. We need 200 in order to see Sans attack. So that's what we need, folks. And we've probably got a few hours. Like how long do we have before Sans attacks? Our deadline on attackment. So we're checking with the control room.
Wait, how long do we have until Sans attacks can go for?
Let's see what happens there, everyone.
Okay, so we have so before the end of the stream is kind of the goal for Sans attacks. So we have just a few hours to raise another $46,000, which at this rate,
Here we go.
we'll see. We can't say anything for sure.
Oh, they've changed the background, yeah.
I don't have much to say anymore, but pretty much for the rest of the game, the graphics are mostly by me or reusing existing graphics.
I'm going to give Kara just a quick visual, just to recognize that he did pull ahead. In fact, I'll go this far,
We're gonna zoom
and then
that
we
thing
will
in.
decline, and then go back to the door.
And I do want to give a
Chara, I will miss them.
shout out to Anime Is Not Real, America's Underdog poll answer,
Yeah.
which despite the very long odds, has raised $2,400.
Let's go. Anime is not real. Join me. in not knowing anything about anime since Full Metal Alchemist.
I didn't even know they got the Metal Alchemist all the way full.
Yeah.
That's how long it's been since I saw one.
It's partial for a while.
Yeah.
Shout out to Odd Taxi. one of my
Okay,
favorite
this is
fun
normal for the
taxis.
time being.
Yeah, Charlie, you're the only person on this couch with
I had
like
that for Dreamcast.
significant knowledge.
The song here was inspired by opening of the song Redline Day from the movie Redline.
I only heard that within like the
early
past 6
version of the
months.
song had an extremely similar synthwave pad, but this was removed because it was too similar. Now it's pretty much as the guitar that similar. The lyrics kind of feel unintentionally related to what I create though, I never read them until now.
I absolutely love this song. Like about 99.9% of the fan base.
You are the flower, I'm the rain. Without you life is not the same. The other main inspiration, actually maybe a bigger inspiration, was the song Numa by Ant from Solanin soundtrack. I listened to that song 1000 times while writing this. I tried to time the music so the progression will feel natural as you go through the area. Okay, that's all I have to say.
God damn it, the mirror got me. The mirror got me tearing up a little bit. I have no more battery. I was watching the replay tomorrow. Bye guys, this is Nekomata. See you next time. I know I'm gonna spoil the atmosphere here because of a little bit because of how everybody else is, but it's only just now that I've noticed that nobody else on the stream is talking, and by that I mean on the actual event stream. I love the way chat behind my head is just like going absolutely crazy. It's just like, I was here! Wait,
Charlie
Alright.
is winning, so Charlie, you must change your name.
was I tripping there? I thought there was a new bit there, but apparently not. Maybe? Hang on.
Yep, it's Chara time. What's her name?
Yeah, they expanded it slightly, I think. Even Twitch saw that.
Who is Sans?
It's always disturbing when he's talking in the regular font.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like he's being possessed.
That's also a little disturbing when he starts speaking in Sans voice again.
Phew.
That moment where everybody is pretty much silent because of how impactful this part of the game is. Or maybe there's just nothing to say about it. Or maybe it's both. Okay, that bit got me. That bit really got me. Whew. The question is there anything new here?
Alright, so we got Kara at 62,199 and Togor at 61,000. Nope. Oh man.
Oh.
It is changing as we're speaking.
So it's just
I think
the
I think
Asgore
Togor
fight
might
then?
have it.
Togor pulled ahead seconds to win.
Toby
Right.
pulled ahead in one shot.
That was a big jump.
Well, there's another save point right up here.
Okay. But now they have to stay ahead.
Sans is infuriated by nature, but he can be tender. If he really tries.
And the TV diorama now at 6,000 even.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so we have an update on the auction. So the diorama is now at 6,000, and Giant Toriel is at 5,500. So if you add those to our total, we are at 176 technically. But we are only counting direct donations on the for the Sans attacks goal. So
This is so
If
good
you
so
get the
far.
Giant Toriel plush and you ask somebody
It's
who
actually
asked for
kind of
it, they
interesting,
throw
though,
the
that
sunglasses too. I'm not
Toby had a lot
I'm
more
not
to say
controlling it,
earlier
it's
on
just an
in day
additional
one.
incentive.
safe to say.
Yeah.
The The nice aspects of Asgore were inspired by Reed. Because Reed is a nice dad.
Thanks, son.
While we're in this room, did you want to show your power level with the what you got related to?
No. I mean, I wanted to, come ready to root for the home team here. And so, if you're wearing a shirt with my face on it was the best way to do that.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Can you get a
Oh my
full,
god.
full spread here?
Team Asgore.
Would you like to explain why that
shirt.
shirt exists, or is it better to not explain?
Good question. Should we keep it a mystery? Maybe we'll make that a poll incentive.
Explain later.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just realized I need to close down my Blender window that has Flowey in it.
There are a lot of save points in these few rooms for having no battles in between them.
Yeah, so Kara.
Show us Flowey. Oh, I've already turned it off now.
Is Kara still the lead?
Kara wasn't when you started talking.
Now Togor is in the lead.
Togor is $300 in the lead.
Man, this is really tight back and forth.
But I did have a preview stream before this that showed Flowey with physics and everything. He looks so good now. Can't wait till I've basically animated all of this in 3D. It's gonna be so fun. Like for anyone who's not familiar, I'm literally just starting the ruins.
It's a while until the next save point.
Could be a Pyrrhic victory.
I say that is close enough that.
Go back.
Yeah,
Yeah, you should go back. Okay.
Change name.
It's time for a change, Charlie.
What is this barrier even? I discussed this
guys
with
know
other
the barrier
people,
is just
thinking that
how
it
long this
changes
game lasts.
depending on your perspective or like who you are.
That's the power of determination.
Yes. It's between you guys and Charlie.
You're determining the length of the stream.
But we'd have to get Toby to confirm
Yes.
something like that.
Pull the trigger.
All right, we're
All
going.
right, before we get into the battle here, one last note. We have a charity shirt that is available. Proceeds from this go to MSF. We will be donating proceeds from this before the end of the stream, so that will be hitting the total here eventually.
I imagine the idea is it just goes down like that. It scrolls all the way down to kind of imply that it goes on forever. I don't know.
Kara is still barely.
Yeah, about
I mean,
$70
like
ahead.
for a moment there, they were within $1 of each other. Like literal cents difference.
Here we go. Everybody's gonna mention it in Twitch chat now. Kanye and the truck. Yes, somebody's just put fingers, and I just saw truck as well. I hate the truck meme so much I want to pull my hair out as his elbow.
The starting melody of this battle theme is heavily inspired by the song The Fog from Persona 4. The name of the project file that only contains the initial melody is called Persona 4.flp. LOL.
I wonder if they're swapping the set in the background
As
again
far
for
as this battle goes,
True
I
Lab.
want it to be pretty difficult, but still doable by people that don't play bullet hell games. In order to create tension but also make the difficulty more manageable, the boss always leaves you at 1 HP. This means if you have the apron, you can always survive another hit after the HP recovery.
Huh.
Additionally, I created the bicycle item to intentionally be super useful / broken on pacifist, so just having a full inventory of those is enough to power through the battle for most people.
I totally did that. I did that on my run.
As another difficulty easing aspect, the boss takes more damage after a certain number of turns have passed, so the longer you survive, the easier it is to ultimately win. The butterscotch pie can also be used to get a special benefit only in this battle. All of this contributes to a battle that feels very tough but will be doable by anyone with enough preparation.
Or you could just walk into it with no preparation and just end up getting slaughtered.
This is probably the song that has the pitch lowered the most in the game. Listening to the original project file, it's actually massively faster. Unlike other songs, I knew I was going to lower the pitch for this one after the fact, so I sped up the original song quite a lot so it would sound good slowed down. This is strange, but the concept foreshadowing a late game boss with the game over screen came from Apollo from Final Fantasy Legend 2. I mean Odin. Apollo was the other god. And as for the game over music, that was inspired by the game over music from Brandish, which is one of the best game over themes ever.
Toby's brought up Brandish so much this time. But then again, he's referenced Final Fantasy a lot, and I like the Red Line reference as well. It's gonna have me listening to Red Line Day a lot again.
Boss of Brandish is a cursed king you must defeat to leave the underground world. He has no personality though. Additionally, his giant golden armor is inspired by Amon from Lufia 2.
Oh. Okay. Asgore is cursed emotionally in every universe. I feel so sorry for him. No, he's just trying to do the right thing, and instead he's just
cursed. One of the greatest Super Nintendo RPGs, especially from a pure gameplay perspective, so if you like classic RPGs, I very much recommend that game. Best puzzles, excellent music, and some great story moments, especially towards the end.
I remember feeling really conflicted, practically like everybody else when I first played this, like trying to beat Asgore, especially when you're doing like a true pacifist run and you don't want to hit him, and then it really kind of beats you over the head that you can't do anything but engage him in a fight. You just feel like such a piece of trash when that happens. I'm just trying to phone says, do you know the original stream name? What, for this? Because it's literally in here now. I have a feeling they're probably changing the background to the True Lab, maybe? Either that or back to Snowden, and then the True Lab? I guess we'll find out. All I can find is reacting, and I want to watch it myself. No, it's fine, it's fine. So if you go to Toby's Twitter, that's actually the best way of finding it, because I did the same. If you go on Twitter, and then just search for Toby, you'll find him. He's actually posted it like an hour ago, so you can watch it there. So yeah, no need to say sorry. Kara gives off menacing energy, even without fandom interference, says Opal. I think Kara's heavily misunderstood. Kara can be changed, obviously, through the genocide run, and I'd argue that the Narakara theory still stands up. As, like, I wish Toby would confirm whether that was true or not. Like, that would be amazing. But it kind of makes sense that if you can do one route in which you teach a child that violence is the answer, then the opposite would be true. You know. Not evil, but a menace. I have a feeling that because we get the info, you know, obviously they fell down into the underground because of climbing the mountain for not nice reasons. I have a feeling that it's like there was obviously something that caused them to be like that, and then they got down in the underground and started slowly getting better because of the dreamers. But before that, they just hated everybody's guts. Like we hear that anyway with Asriel say it. But it's like there's a reason for that, a damn good reason. Because you don't just hate people for the sake of it. But I have a feeling that the whole way that they act is you know, based off personal experiences. I'd love for Toby to kind of hopefully confirm after like 10 years whether Narakara is a thing or not. That would be fantastic. So assuming that there's no other new stuff, then the only way that any new stuff could get in here now, based off the day one part of the stream, is literally in the True Lab. Or he goes back and looks at everything on the way back to Asriel at the beginning. You know, after the True Pacifist route. Like, he talks to everybody. That's the only way I think we could get anything new at this point. I think, like, it would actually be interesting, because we've got, like, what? Another 4 hours of stream? So I imagine they'll have a break. We'll talk to everybody on the way back to Asriel. And, that includes some of the stuff that was teased on day one. That would be how I would do it. The Shaw might. Oh yeah. This is the bit where Flowey basically enters his yapping phase. It's interesting how Toby's not on screen. Obviously, because of the theme, it means that there's no 10th anniversary logo as well, and it's just Flowey on screen because it's all been wiped away by him. I say that, but no, I'm wrong. So they actually did do a Flowey themed background then? Oh my god.
Yikes.
Oh,
Dude, that's insane. Like the new background that they've got,
yes, I hear you loud and clear.
and everything else is
Introduce
crazy.
yourself,
Oh, that's right. Hello,
please.
my name is Everdrain. It's very nice to meet all of yous. I was the guy who made this, with help from Toby, Photoshop design for Omega Fly. It's such a pleasure to see people experience this moment in the game. It always, it fills my heart with a type of love, I'd say. How are you?
Oh jeez.
Charlie is scared.
Well, all good things are a little scary, I think. This is one of those things that really the experience of putting this together was scary in itself. And the idea that trying to make something that's beyond you and getting it out there to people, that's it's really difficult. It's difficult to reach out. It's difficult to make these things happen. And being part of this, incredibly meaningful to me. But I've been terrified for 10 years, and I've loved the nightmare. Not this part so much. These are a little...
Apparently the overlay audio is loud and can't hear Dreed. Mysterious.
Oh no. What are you gonna do?
You can't hear him, but it's
Yeah,
just
Now
a,
Flowey is too strong.
it's just a little bit loud.
I think my mic should be... Shirley, how do you
You
sound?
can't defeat him.
How am I sounding? Am I coming through? Am I getting any help?
I think they need to turn everybody's microphones up just a
Is
little
there anything
bit.
you'd like to say, Toby?
Charlie is good.
Okay, so I'm not doing so hot.
Just speak into Charlie,
Speak
you hear me
to
right now?
Charlie.
but also overlay loud.
Overlay loud. Okay, so can we turn down the overlay? The overlay shouldn't have any music at this point. I think I'm past it.
I love the way Everdread's practically sat on Toby here.
Difficulties is always fine by me.
The whole point of this battle is to make you feel overwhelmed and helpless at first. Like, basically, like, this is impossible, I can't do this, this must actually be the end of the game. Most people know this by now, but your HP decreases disproportionately here, so each of the first hits deals a lot of your health bar, but you take very little damage as your health bar is low.
Flowey,
Yeah,
the top left is scary.
They're still not
The
out,
graphics of the face were created using Christine Love's Super Game Girl camera, Interstellar Selfie Station.
Wait, what?
This was a browser app that allows you to take webcam pictures in various levels of monochrome color reduction. In the early version of the app was a contrast setting that had a bug where it could go negative. If you made the contrast go extremely negative, everything looked very strange. Moving fast with a bad webcam created motion blur, which looked great with the artifacting. Because this boss had a lot of heavy graphics, I was worried about it increasing the rendering time of the game project. Therefore, I decided to create this boss in a completely new project and fuse it together with the main project at the end. That's why many of the basic graphics and sound effects are duplicated in the game files. I created the boss with placeholder graphics, then created a method to have the graphics replaced at runtime by replacing external image files. That way, Everdread could play the battle, replace the graphics, then immediately see the result in-game for himself. Random note about the sound effects in this game, many of them are using a weird low-quality version of the WAV file format. Not only did I think it was fun to try to have the game have a small file size, but the compression and distortion provided by the low quality kind of added some character to many sound effects. For the aesthetic of my games, I don't necessarily think having something sound clean is always the best.
Sometimes a
Love
little
this
dirty is
song.
good.
Ijum.
I remember, so having the files for Flowey, when I got them, the only experience that I had with Undertale was the demo, which is why I got in contact and I wanted to do something for you. And then the placeholder graphics. As far as I was aware, that was the entire game, the ruins and Flowey. So what I thought this game was ultimately going to be, with just those two elements, very different from the experience that you ended up with, Toby. I remember being blown away, because when you only see those two things, it's like, this is a very, like, I probably didn't do a very good job. The ruins is really good, there's a lot of like, but when I actually played the final version of the game, and I saw this in relation to everything else, I just couldn't stop laughing. I was cackling in a darkened room late at night, playing through it, and just realizing what exactly you had pulled off for placement, for all the build-up. You set the pins, and I helped knock them down. And there's something, being the punchline, you just can't beat it.
Handle Pinball. Yum.
Trying to animate this in 3D is going to be insane.
The main melody is from a preset someone made called Freak Choir. It's such a ridiculous and dissonant sounding synth that I wouldn't be surprised if no one has ever used it in a song before me. That's the thing about synth presets, is that almost all of them feel like they're completely useless for any sort of normal songs. I like looking through a bunch of random pre-sounds and presets and seeing if there's anything that jumps out at me. Very little is standing between you guys and making a soundtrack like this. Except for the massive time requirement of messing around looking at garbage. Everything takes time. I was very lucky to be able to have time and support. By the way, I was ready to get a different job if this didn't pan out. Like a scientist or something. This game is not a perfectionist game, but I tried to put love into the parts that were most important. Also, perfectionism doesn't lead anywhere.
That moment when Toby says that as I'm
LOL.
basically recreating all of Undertale in 3D
I
for him.
remember thinking again, this Flowey, there's a lot of limitations with just the engine, what can be pulled in by you. But at the end of the day, it's not really worth frustrating yourself over trying to do it too good or how you could have done it. You just got to do it and get it out there. And I'm so glad that Flowey was able to get it out there. It's been so nice being here with you, Charlie. I love to see this every time.
You like seeing Flowey get beat up?
Well, not really. But I think he's had his day. It took 10 years.
You called for help, but nobody came. I swear the eyes are moving in the background on the set, but I could be wrong. That face?
Bittersweet.
That face is different. It was the beta face, wasn't it? It looked like it, the very primitive version. I did not expect that.
CYMBSL. When it shows Undertale
Hey,
logo,
Alex.
that's my mouth noise. That's my mouth noise.
So,
That's my
that's
mouth noise.
that's obviously going to be the end. They'll probably switch to the True Lab set now, because the only thing that's left is the True Lab, and then the ending. How you doing? For everyone that's watching, I hope you're enjoying as much as I am. I want to know if there's going to be anything else new in the last little bit. It's got to be the True Lab, right? There's only
I really
that
liked
area.
the end of MGS2 where there's an extra call after the credits. Also, there was a lot of inspiration with the meta elements in the battles, especially Omega Flowey just now. So much of the game is about setting expectations and then exceeding them, so it's important to have something more here. Imagine if the game actually ended here, LOL.
It'd be depressing. Wait, what?
All the different endings you can get. Testing all of this was very mentally draining to say the least. But obviously it was worth it.
Yeah, I think we're gonna, again, like I called at the beginning, I think we're gonna hit the 200,000 here. You know, at the bottom right. Because look, we're almost up to 180 now.
I didn't test every single permutation, so I'm glad that my programming worked. Phew. I had no testing team when I made this game.
Oh,
I
dude.
just sent the game to friends and then they got obsessive and played a lot.
That's gonna be nuts for trying to get rid of all the bugs. He's just trolling again at the end.
There he is, HTE1 member.
That moment where everybody's still saying, I was here in chat. The reason I've not made too many comments on this one is primarily because of Toby talking. You know. That's one of the reasons. The other one is obviously the emotional bits and trying to just see what's going on. Like I kept quiet through The Choice and Undertale. And then for the last boss fight, it's just absolute chaos. So it's just like, what? So the question is, what are they going to do now? I reckon it'll be a break. Possibly. Instead of going straight into the game again. The thing is, if they just skip straight into True Lab and stuff, it'll be over super fast. Again, I'm just trying to figure this out. Because, like... Yep, there we go. Called it. So they'll be changing the setback, probably. I got owned by a freaking game. This music, man, it's so good. Wonder if mine has or will show up. I mean, either way, it's been really fun so far. I love reading all of these messages. So good. Guys, look, I drew Sans with a little top hat. The first online community that I was a part of, this wacky game, the community brought me so much light and joy in a time of darkness. Undertale was the first indie game that caught my attention, and I loved every aspect of it. Oh. Unfortunately, I've got other things to get around to, so I'm going to have to get going, guys. I am so sorry. Please go visit the Twitch to watch the rest of it, or if you're on YouTube, try and find somebody else's channel. I am so sorry. It sounds terrible of me. I just got to get going. I need to get some sleep. So yeah, thank you very much for stopping by. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the rest of it. So yeah, have a good time. Bye.